Get the last of my shit and The third one? It's the third one on my list because these are all sorted in alphabetical and it's annoying. Ugh. Scene. There she blows. Save. That's it correctly. It is. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Back here. Alright, please leave me alone. Sorry, I wasn't talking to you guys.
Finally.
Okay.
Alright, gotta get my second window here. Just I have like one line of white pixels for my monitor. Where is everyone? Why isn't everyone in the foundry? Hello? Musashi?
Oh, I'm there.
Yeah.
Kiria? Kiria!
I'm here personally, but
On God, where is
Sorry,
Kiria?
is working. No, Zenzen's working remotely today.
Since it's working. I see. Makes sense.
But if I have anything to say about it.
Pain. Oh, excuse me. Oh my God. No, damn it. I fucked up. How did I fuck that up? I literally made sure not to. Somehow still did it.
What am I gonna do? Fuck up? Quote who from man fucked up.
What are you gonna do? Stab me?
That's still the best.
Quote from men who got stabbed.
Oh, I just saw that fucking. Well, I want to extract red, but my bitch Kinsek wants to extract orange.
Yeah. Straight up, honestly, that's what it feels like. It's like, brother. You piece of shit. Just give me the thing,
Bro,
give me the
you
juice,
can- you
so I
can-
can play the game and have fun.
Brother, you can preview what they're going to extract now, isn't it?
Yeah, but that
Sometimes the
doesn't mean
monster-
it's gonna
the monster
hit it.
moves. The monster part can move in front of the thing, and then it hits a different part.
Yeah, it's like, ah, yes, I will aim at their body, and then, like, they gently, like, move their elbow back slightly, and the kinsect is bigger than your targeter, so that it boinks the elbow instead of hitting the fucking body, and you're like, dude.
No issue.
You know, it's like the Gravios staring at your kinsect and slowly moving its elbow in the way.
Fucking rock sound.
Fucking rock sound. I love the rock sound. I wish we had the longer rock sound.
Dude, we need to have a turf war between Balhara and Gravios because it's the funniest turf war that Gravios definitely loses.
Sure.
I don't know. The water drill animal versus the giant boulder that's extremely weak to water.
Eepy.
Eepy. Yeah, see, that's that's what would happen.
I diagnose you with nap time.
It would get drilled over the butt, and then it would be like, chloroform, run away. I'm brain farting super hard. Right, I need another window with the game for the fucking chat.
Alternatively, the fucking Balahara tries to get in the sand pit, and the Gravios just fucking glasses the place.
Oh yeah, I can do that.
It can just use the giant laser, yeah. The sun is
Glass
a deadly
'em.
laser.
The sun is a deadly laser.
Yep. So is Musashi gonna join us tonight or what?
I pressed on the thing.
Oh, okay.
The sun is a deadly laser.
Like how you just have that.
That's from Red Server.
What doesn't he have? Like, goddamn.
What don't you
There's a
have?
lot that I used to have that are now gone.
You got the
Sick.
gnome sound? Of course you do, because I'm giving you the gnome sound. Good old fashioned.
I have 2 gnome sounds. Alright, hang on. I have more soundboards because I joined on the server. What do we have?
Boy.
Oh.
Going to get gnomed by the gnoblins. You're
I'm not gonna play that soundboard on stream.
No,
Even though the soundboard came from someone else's stream.
What? Wait, what are you talking about? The gnome thing?
One of Freya's soundboards.
Oh god, please. I'm scared.
I mean, they're all fine. Just that
I'm
one.
intimidated.
You know what? Fuck, I'm gonna play it.
I had a nice night. Remember to piss after you come.
Okay.
I mean, that is good advice.
It's solid advice, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Remember to
it's
piss
called
after
Freya
you
Advice.
come.
That's the name of the soundboard.
Okay. Shit, what the fuck? I like moused over the game and then I got giant fucking Titanic Firefly taking him. Fucking scary.
Yo, I wish that was me.
Oh, it's cause
Ah! I got Giant Yadin.
I'm not getting a giant anyone.
Mouse over somebody.
Yeah, I'm not getting a
Ah.
giant anyone.
I mean, if you already mouse over them and then moused
Ding.
away, then they were in the top left corner and they would disappear.
okay. Anyways, we're back. Oh wait, whoa, fucking blue sky. I almost forgot. I had one more fucking thing to post in a place. Hell yeah. And it got me the correct thumbnail.
Oh fuck! I forgot I was supposed to take the trash out.
Fucked up, kiddo. I remember to feed my cats. Did you? I don't know if you have any
No, I
pets.
didn't remember to feed your cats.
What the hell, man?
But it's a good thing because if two people remember to feed the same cat, then they get fat.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a lot of cats that definitely do that. Although they'll meow at one owner to get fed, eat that food, then go to the other owner and meow as if they were hungry, and then get fed twice.
Yeah, they definitely do that. That is a
I
thing
recently watched the
those little
National
bastards do.
Geographic on cat's plot armor and how they're expert manipulators.
Jeez.
Everything they do is manipulating us.
Cat plot armor, bro. It's not their fault they have parasites that make us do that.
Yeah.
I didn't update the system. Oh, well, I hope 6.10 doesn't have any features we want to use tonight. Anyways, yes, welcome back to Strength of at least 6. It's been a bit. We had,
We're not.
We're not? We're not what?
They're starting at 5.
Yeah.
Five.
Listen, you didn't.
Yes,
He's on
yes, all
vacation.
four is fucking dying in a
chilling.
foreign country or something. I don't know.
He's gone skiing.
He's gone king. He's ready to live off
Now
of
imagine
pine
you getting
nuts.
skiing. How does a spider ski? Do they have?
Do they have
put
a
4
stick
legs
for
on
each-
ski, or do they
They have a
have
ski
8
for each leg.
skis?
8 skis. Oh my god. Plot twist, they snowboard.
You know, hang on, I'm gonna ping all 4.
How would the
the middle
spider
of-
ski like
Do
this?
crack AM for him, but
Or
I don't
like
care.
this.
If a spider wore jeans. Anyway, who still remembers what we did last time? Because it's been a while. If not, I have notes.
So, last time on Pathfinder Z, a party had gone to Mzali for political. I don't even know.
You know,
Political. What word do I want to use? Fucking for political reasons to try and talk the Wakena into like not killing
Not
non-Wangi
killing
people.
non-Mzali people. Yeah.
Also, I just realized my fucking chair was like lowered for some reason. I was like, why am I like so off on like my VTube video and stuff? I'm like, oh,
But that was already the session before that. We've already
Yes,
spent 2
yes.
sessions.
But that's the context for the next session after that being you guys actually doing those things of like influencing this fucking
But
guy.
let me
Let
be
me
rizzed up the merchant guild.
rizz up the merchant guild. This guy, the Mbele
Else
Numbe.
Ara farming.
He is a part of the merchant guild in this area of the Mwangi Expanse, trying to get Mzali to open up to trade. And so you schmoozed and got your first taste of doing like the influence system and all that to convince him otherwise. And the party was very successful.
And we
And
basically told him all the things he wanted to hear.
and now I am in a dilemma where I forget if you guys got your rewards for that immediately, or if I said you will be getting rewards because they happen canonically later.
No, you mentioned that there will be rewards. It's just it's gonna take a few days, if you will, to
Yeah,
make that
yeah.
happen.
Let me double check the reference on this now that I remember that that's a thing. Blah, 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 blah,
But then you
what?
did explain that something that does basically immediately go into effect is that because we now got him off of Lady Nikaruka's back, it'll make it a little bit more easy for us to influence Lady Nikaruka.
Oh yeah, Nikiruka, you immediately get one influence with you because you got rid of this really fucking annoying guy that keeps bothering her. Oh my god. So, secondarily, you do get a reward of having such clout with the merchants that you have a 5% discount on all merchants in the city for a year.
Fuck yeah.
Wow.
So if we want to do some shopping, it is now.
And
at least within the next year.
I'll just give these to you guys now because I will forget about this. But you basically get delivered a little bit of swag. A little bit of swag. Where's the box of many chests? Stuff. The stuff's chest.
I'm seeing Shin just drop and come back.
Put in
Yeah, Chrome's
items
being
in.
pain in the butt right now.
Oh, there's a send to party stash button now on chests. That's neat.
Wow.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw something when I was in Lancer Foundry. Someone had a module that I forget what it was called now. Like combat chat or something.
So the
And it's if you click on
first
the
of which-
encounter, there's also chat in there, so you don't have to pop open the combat tracker.
Wow.
Oh, I thought it was.
You just click on encounter, and then it'll show initiative list, and then below that is chat on the right side of the screen.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought it was gonna be funny and it lets you talk to the enemies. It's like TeamSpeak and
TeamSpeak.
I mean,
Get in the
nothing's stopping us from
TeamSpeak,
doing that.
asshole. You're just at war. Fucking. This is truly how modern war is done. Where the fucking
We're just
enemies
out-
in the other
we're
trench
just
are like,
out-
get in the TeamSpeak, asshole.
Yeah, we're just talking shit to the enemy over comms,
This is supposed to be a closed channel.
acting like it's a video game.
Oh my god, get wrecked, noob. Meanwhile, actual horrors of war.
GG.
So,
Oh, you're
alright.
live on
Multiple-
Twitch?
Alright, so
Looks like multiple people in the party can use this.
your two gifts are one, the discount to on all the
Ooh.
merchants, and the other thing is an item as a little bit of apology for his initial rude attitude of being like, get the fuck out of my way kind of deal that he had. Gives you a crafter's eyepiece grater.
Bro, you just have a holographic projector of the item you're trying to craft? That is fucking sick.
That's really awesome. Yeah, a faint 3-dimensional outline of an item you're planning to build or repair. With helpful labels on the component parts. Holy shit.
Shit.
It just, when you hold up that screw, you're like, ah, shit, is this like screw 116 or is this screw 117? They're like both tiny.
Bro, also, 10 extra HP plus 10 per proficiency rank on a successful repair is fucking insane.
Yeah.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah. Crafter's eyepiece,
You
man.
should probably
Instead
take
of
this.
5 plus 5, it's 10 to plus 10 per rank. Wow.
Yeah, Peter,
And
you should
15
probably
plus
take this.
15.
You have a
Critical success.
higher crafting board than I do.
Well, that is only because No, I don't. No, wait, no, I'm not the crafter.
I thought you were the crafter.
Zeta is a
Chin.
crafter.
I mean, I am, but I think Peter has
You
higher.
didn't. Okay,
score.
Malimbi has plus
Malimbi,
16
like,
trained
shits
crafting.
scrolls out of his ass. He
I could-
doesn't like craft. He has like class
Eden has
feature
plus
scrolls.
17 trained crafting. And then Zed has plus 18 master crafting.
See,
Yeah.
I can become mastering.
In any skill.
If I decide
At which
to
point
do-
you would
if-
be the best one, yeah.
If I decide to do
Okay.
that for the day, but I don't have any crafting feats or anything. I don't have anything that actually does anything with crafting.
And don't forget,
Okay, I'll
shields
go ahead and
are
take-
in fact useful on monks. Can just use them.
got it.
So that's a reward from that. Giving it to you now because I will forget if I don't.
Imagine Zenzen wearing a monocle.
A monocle. Playing Monopoly over there in the corner.
I mean, well, hey, I have. Sai got the funny
no,
wizard
wait.
hat.
No, wait, shit.
Where's my
God.
wizard hat?
No, Shin, give it to me. It's fun just for the funny meme that Malimbi can wear it on his third eye.
Okay, I'll put it
Shut
on
up.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm
Shut,
just kidding.
shut up.
there. God
You
damn
and
it.
your fucking funny third eye that everyone tries to forget about.
Well, it's generally speaking, it's not there. So I mean,
We do. Oh, that's
So
common.
Insert
after everything
third
that
leg
talks,
joke or
we
something.
got,
I don't know.
well, yeah,
Yeah.
you'd have to ask Firefly about that.
Okay.
But yeah, with the negotiations with Mbele and Numbe going so well, curfew was coming up. We went back to our dorms, and there, as the last thing of the session, Malimbi did fuck around with his orb a little bit and actually turned it into the beginnings of a Gallic shard.
Oh, Kaylee's in chat. Hello, Kaylee.
With the help of Firefly.
So, yeah.
So that's why we left off. at the
Malimbi's
dorms.
made progress on becoming the Iceman.
Go bed. Ross, put him to bed.
What?
Or Gideon. I'm gonna make you see stars. I'm gonna read you not my book. Anyway.
I'm so lost on this meme. When you said Gideon, I thought you meant Gideon the all-knowing in fucking Elden Ring.
No, fucking from Avengers.
From what?
Ah,
Still
it's Legends of Avantris. The D&D animated.
I've never heard of this.
You've been posted it for like 2 years.
I'll send it to you.
What?
Remember with Chuckles the Clown?
Chuckles the— oh, that's what that is? I didn't— dude, all I know is the funny clips, alright? All I know anything about that— okay, cool, thanks for telling me what fucking Chuckles the Clown is from. I just—
Legends of Avantris. Jesus.
oh my god, bro. Listen, alright, like, fucking— I don't even have TikTok, but I've got TikTok brain rot, alright? Like,
no, you gotta have a brain.
I don't even use it on like a TikTok. It's on
dude,
YouTube.
I need to have a brain in order to have brain rot, yeah.
God. Reaction content brain rot. I watch a bunch of other VTubers watch Adventures clips in compilations.
Anyway.
God damn. I I pray for the day I can do that where I just fucking react content. Oh
so
my
anyway,
god.
GM, I assume after that we all go to bed and nothing happens throughout the night, or are we asleep again?
Your balls explode.
Didn't we end last session with the sleep part?
You slept. Yeah, no, that we ended with the sleep because you didn't sleepwalking.
Oh yeah. The sleepwalk.
Yeah, you didn't sleptwalk.
Alright, which kind of works out. Had a bad night sleepwalking, so now you didn't need to sit things out for a little bit and contemplate the forces of the universe and why his life is terrible. Or her life. Their life? Yeah. There. Spoder life.
You'll get it one day.
One day.
This Firefly curled up in Malimbi's arms.
Anyways, it's a brand new day. Curfew is over, the sun is shining, and everything is awful because you're in a totalitarian dictatorship state. It may or may not send assassins on you at any point in time. So, party, what would you like to do?
Well, we should probably get out of bed. We're wasting daylight.
I don't feel like getting up. As Firefly sits up anyway.
I know. I'd rather not get up either, but... So, who has a plan for what we're going to do today? Because we need to gather more influence.
I don't know how much help I could be here.
Look at your skill set. There's probably something there.
I don't know what I can do.
Unless it has to do with stealth or wind or water-based stuff, I'm not sure.
Alright, so...
Or being
let's look at this logically. What are you good at? What are any of you good at? Like, I want to hear it from you.
I'm good at acrobatics. I'm good at
I'm
sneaking around.
strong. I'm flexible. I'm
Alright.
hot. Shrug.
Ego.
Right. Zeta, what do you reckon your strengths are here?
Mentally.
And I'm kind of scary.
Right.
We do have an option to meet up with the town guard, get to know the security layout of the town.
Yeah, so that's kind of what I was thinking as well. We could try in contact with like local guardsmen, commanders, maybe offer our services, see if they need help. Maybe offer assistance in training exercises. And while you guys do that, I can maybe put my knowledge of
I
medicine
don't
to
remember.
use
Did
to
we
heal.
level from last time?
No, we're still level
Okay.
12.
Okay. Just clarifying.
Yeah, it is. So, well, we're going to try to influence
I'm
law
just
enforcement.
imagining Firefly brushing her hair. Might as well look nice, right?
Let me help you with your wings.
Just
Make sure
gently.
his feathers are not ruffled too much.
I mean, we didn't get into a fight last night, so
No,
yeah.
but you did just get out of bed.
She's handing you the wing brush, and just letting you do it.
So, that is one possibility. We can try and influence law enforcement.
I just thought about this, but there has to be some sort of underground to a place like this. But I'm not willing to cause an issue and risk myself getting killed to look for it at the same time.
We know the city is divided. There are plenty of signs for it. Whether there's an actual sort of underground resistance or something, that remains to be seen.
I would not be surprised in that.
Totalitarian regimes do tend to do that.
Firefly just snickers thinking of something from her past. Oh, totally. I would totally understand that. Looking over her shoulder.
Yeah.
After you're done brushing her wings, she stands up.
So,
I'm not
Sorry.
saying like. I'm not saying that this place is. I'm not saying this place is bad. But with places like this, sometimes there's gonna be an underground something or other.
yeah, probably. I mean,
Are you wearing anything like are you wearing anything?
Yeah, we're in a shared room.
I know,
Mulumby's more decent.
obviously, but I meant I was gonna do just a funny and give it immediately back. So like any like hanging jewelry like that would have been on your wrist, she would have taken and given it back to you as a
I
joke.
mean, he's got his glasses.
Yeah, that wouldn't be something she'd go after though.
No, he doesn't need them. They're just a fashion statement.
As you're focused on something else, she takes your glasses. Just saying.
Alright. So additionally, we could try and wait. You see my glasses?
Firefly holds them up.
Wait, what? When did you take those?
Gently puts them on his nose.
I'm not awake enough yet for this. Oh, man. What was I saying?
I forget exactly what you were saying. I was talking about an underground because there's always going to be that here.
Oh, right. I mean, if we get involved with law enforcement, I reckon chances are we might run into that if it exists as well. That said, we gotta be careful with that because we don't know which one. If let's assume an underground resistance exists, we don't know what side sent those assassins after us.
Exactly. We don't.
So, what do you all think? The rest of you, what do you think our next move should be? Because we can get involved with law enforcement, which has also the potential of getting involved with whatever underground resistance might exist.
Firefly
I,
puts on her stealth outfit, so she's actually wearing her mask.
we could scrape together our healing and crafting things, crafting skills to maybe go help out the sick people of the town, the downtrodden, the poor. That would also get a bunch of favor, I imagine.
Do our
Firefly's
medicals
like,
work the same here? Don't they have a lot of different stuff?
the moment you say crafting and medical supplies, she's like, yeah, I'm not gonna be able to help with that. I'm sorry.
Yes, you can. You have that. You have your water impulses.
I can't craft anything with it.
No, but you have healing.
I also have the ability to remove curse.
Exactly.
She's just like she just thought about that.
But let's keep that one under wraps for now. We don't know how they feel about it.
Yeah, I don't want to like risk running into some sort of religious thing that's like, oh, you're cursed, and then she does like a fake stabbing motion, like.
Speaking of religious things, we probably do have to gather some influence through the religious means as well. Get some of the more, get some of the religious leaders on our side as well.
Looks at Zen. You're the only one that has some connection to religious stuff. At least that's what I know in this group.
Looks at Malimby's plus 21 in religion.
I was about to say.
Well, you also.
Limby's the best at religion.
He's the best knowledge at religion, but you literally have connection back to religion because of fucking Lupin. She would have taught you some things.
Religion.
Yeah, Zen's still only trained, and it's the same as you did.
Yeah. But knowing you, Malimba, you would have probably done some research into a lot of different types of magic.
I'd have to go through my notes, but
Wait.
Yeah, probably.
One other thing we have to consider: do we need to split up, cover more ground, or just stick together for safety?
So for a little bit of a verisimilitude thing, you did come to Mzali, not just yourselves. You came here with like a gaggle of other Magambia teachers and staff. Yeah, like there's other like important people here too that like are doing their own like delegations.
We should
So
make sure the other group is.
Yeah,
We should make sure the other group is okay.
That's that's what I'm getting at. But like, my question is, would you guys like kind of like meet up in the like kind of the lobby of the Golden Mouse to at least like talk with the other teachers about like your plans of like, oh well, how do you want to approach this?
Idea, but now at least we have plans to present to them. That's not the first one. It's the first step.
All right.
All I can suggest is we find something that they need fought.
Yeah, all right. So we have 3 approaches. One is militaristic, well, getting involved with the military. One is more medicine and crafting and healing related, and the other is more religion related approaches. We'll see what the others think. I'm down for any of them, to be honest.
Let us go meet with everyone then.
Let's meet up with the other teachers and students. I
Yeah.
know we saw them yesterday, but it feels like
Alright.
I haven't talked to them.
Firefly is like sending a message, just letting them know that they're about to come over.
Okay, do I have another map for a different room?
I don't think we directly had. I don't think you directly had another map.
Yeah, I did not. Alright, that's fine. Then, oh hey, you're in the lobby and there's a table in the middle of it is where you gather around.
How dare the GM not have a map for every possible thing we could come up with?
Anyways, let me fucking grab you a man's. Of course, this version of him doesn't have his thing set up, so he doesn't like permanently have a health bar going. God damn it! Wait, actually, I have 2 Tucklu Watts. Is this a better Tucklu Watt? All right, the superior Ott. And of course, yeah. All right, cool.
What, did you just see Dame?
What? What about? What did you just do?
Hang on.
Oh my god! Did you just make her
Hang on.
travel in a fucking figure 8 like 5,000 times? Stop! Stop!
Just
Stop! You're gonna crash the
speed.
game. Speed.
Zoomies.
4 a.m. zoomies. Alright, so you got Ott down
Everyone wake
here,
up.
and he's actually talking to someone because this is like, you know, technically a hotel. It's not one that sees too many people in it, but, you know, nonetheless, people need a vacation within their own town, I guess, sometimes. And it looks to be like a group of 3, like a family of 3 or something like that. All adults. You know, as you guys kind of sit down and, you know, begin to talk about X, Y, and Z with each other, Ott turns around and then he goes, "Oh, that's them now." And, kind of motions over. And,
Firefly
This-
waves.
this lady kind of, approaches forward from their small group. So, these are the teachers that are so admirably famous for beating back the Knights of Abendego.
Firefly
Yes.
shyly scratches the side of her head.
Hello.
Only Malimbi and other members of the group would probably pick that up as shy.
It's okay. We know you're shy.
Wing flap on the back of the head.
And so, the woman here, she greets you all and is like, "Oh, good morning. My name is Siha. It's a pleasure to meet you all. I suppose it's not every day you get to meet heroes."
Nice to meet you.
It's a pleasure. Not sure I consider myself a hero, but I'm flattered nonetheless. My name is Malimbi. Not sure how much Teacher Ott has told you about us so far, but
We've only just spoke for
please,
but a minute. Now then, she kind of like looks over her shoulders around, kind of like almost like a little bit weirdly like paranoid kind of way, and sort of steps forward and is like, "Ott, if you may take a seat or excuse yourself. It's time I revealed why I'm presenting myself before you all, as I'm not just some simple citizen of Mzali on a mini vacation here. No. I'm a part of a group known as the Bright Alliance, and I believe you, the Magambia, are here with the intention of, well, putting a stop to the bad things that are happening in Mzali."
Yes. We usually trying to do that.
Please
Good.
give us the details.
Was nervous I was revealing a hand too soon. Well then.
Firefly's face is covered by her mask. You can't tell what she's thinking.
what was her name again?
Siha.
See how
I like how it displayed like fucking not resources. Where is it? Appearance, not appearance. Identity. Oh, for everyone. This is a new character that is just here. So. Let me review
oh,
up here.
that's funny. We were discussing the possibility of other factions earlier this morning. We're planning to bring it up with the rest of the teachers, but it seems they found their way to us first.
Firefly nods.
Good, the great minds think alike, I suppose. Glad we are able to contact each other with not much resistance. In a nice private place such as this. Bit of a blessing in disguise that they've sort of isolated you off from the other folks of Mzali.
Do I still question its privacy? Doesn't seem to be warded like some of the other rooms inside. So who knows who might be keeping tabs on us at any given.
Well, you bring up a good point as she kind of looks around for a moment. But I do think that Wakena and his leadership don't really need to keep every single tab on you at every single second of every day. It seems your intentions are laid quite bare in your desire to, well, follow the code the Magambi is known for.
Yes, that's one we refer to it. You're not entirely wrong. And so far, with that knowledge, they haven't seemed openly hostile, at least. I do gotta wonder, though. Do the Bright Lions, was it?
Yes.
Carry any sort of identifying marks or anything on them?
Good question. So? You've asked a very good question that I feel like probably has an answer, but I don't think I have it.
Oof.
No. Actually, no. They do not, because they would get like fucking found out by the secret place and like.
Fair enough. That said, it helps for any resistance group to have some sort of way to identify each other. But if they don't carry physically anything on them, then
Yeah,
that's
no,
fine.
they would use like code words and X, Y, and Z, thing like that.
Fair enough.
Firefly's just sitting on Malimby's lap.
Ooh. No
What?
shame.
What? She just looks at Malimby.
We're having a formal meeting here. She's just sitting in his lap.
This. They
That's
don't.
fine. That's fine.
There's not enough chairs on this table anyway.
Alright. So, here's what I'm wondering. So far, the government officials we have spoken with did not seem adverse to the idea of the change that we've proposed. So how come there is such a split in faction? If the government officials seem to be on the same page as us, and you are on the same page as us, where from comes all this conflict?
Well, I think it's obvious, is it not? Volcano himself. Volcano himself is, well, hot-tempered, xenophobic.
Hmm.
It was he that caused all these changes to Mzali in the past, I guess century.
So then how do you see this still being resolved?
I believe that we're on the cusp of the Bright Lightnings undertaking our first major strike against Volcano. I believe if we were to join forces with the Magambia, who could assure the liberation of Mzali, the fight would not be without casualties, but it would be a decisive one.
Here's the thing. Vakina is obviously immensely powerful. And otherwise, he would not have lasted as long as he has, and things would have not been this way for as long as they've been. If Vakina does truly wish to keep things as they are, it's obviously... Is it really gonna come to combat, or do you think that there is a way that Vakina can be convinced change Mzali's ways? If not his own, but let's start with Mzali.
I don't know.
I'm just kind of
I don't want to take the
wondering.
chances anymore. Too many people have died. I wish to have a revolution, and one that's faster. As the way things are, people suffer. People put on a smiling face to make Mzali look opulent and please Volcanus whims. But it cannot stay this way. And this is why I want the Magami to join forces with the Bright Lions. Put an end to this madness. She kind of says this like Takalu ought. He just shakes his head a bit and like looks to you all and he's like, no. This is against what High Sun Mage Ayamba said. We can't go in here with a revolution. We're here for diplomacy, not bloodshed.
Yeah. At the bare minimum, we have to try diplomacy first.
See, the issue I have in joining a resistance group is that so far we have been given other opportunities. They have allowed us to roam free and gain influence with notable figures, with which we started with the economy. And, well, the person who is claiming to speak for Wakina himself has been, well, rather supportive of us. So to squander that opportunity in favor of violence is foolish, if you ask me.
We have to see where that goes first.
I understand that you people have suffered for a long time and that you wish to get out of this as soon as possible. But in the coming conflict, how many more do you reckon will perish? Can you truly stand up to one that calls himself a god king? Do you possess that kind of power to rival Vakina? If not, I would suggest that rather than perform your strike, keep it on the down low for now and assist us in affecting change through different channels. If we fail,
See,
then you are free to do as you please.
I must say, I am disappointed we can't make this change now. Go forward. Take down Joaquin is,
I understand.
but
I do apologize.
I understand your position. If you think that you can really make real change in Mzali without dealing a blow, so be it. You need to contact the Bright Lions again. We'll try to help you in whatever way we can. Right now, I think our meeting needs to come to a close. If you do wish to contact me again, see what kind of resources, information that Bright Lions can give you, just talk
Can I
to
say
the
something?
owner of the Golden Mouse. Yes, what?
I can contact you in another way. If you're if you're willing to allow me.
If you're going to
you can
cast
talk to Golden.
spells to find me again, then, well, they might reach me.
It's
They
not
might not.
technical.
Depends.
It's not technicality to spell in the same sense. It's literally as her mouth moves and she's able to hear her just in her ear. It's more or less me literally whispering on the wind as she stops it.
Magic nonetheless.
In a sense. In a sense, not. Anyway, stretching.
The Bright Lions have enough of our own resources to have times where we need to stay hidden.
Or why not? Fine. Just thought I'd say something about that.
And I'd like to say, if things don't work out with diplomacy, not as a Magambian, but maybe as an individual, I might be willing to help. Afterwards. Even if depending on how bad it is, even if I have to resign to do it, I don't want to condone a leader that's just killing anybody for such stupid reasons.
That Odd turns to you, Zenzen, and says, Zenzen, please think carefully about what you're saying. I know your heart is in a good place. But still, there's much work to be done with the Magambia. And I promise you, things will get better.
I was saying that to avoid the Magambia from being tied to it, but I guess,
I know. Even if you split away from us,
even come to that.
Still, I don't want to lose you from, well, you're talking about personal feelings, and then my personal feelings. I don't want you to get wrapped up in this, Zenzen. You've been my student and my friend. I don't want to see you get hurt.
She just goes quiet and just kind of just stares at her staff.
That being said, if the worst comes to pass, we've dealt with the worst before, with our own demons in our own home, with the serpent folk.
For now, I reckon there is 3 avenues of approach open. Try and gain influence with the military. We can try and gain influence with religious figureheads. Or we can use our knowledge of medicine, magical healing, and counting to help the downtrodden and the poor. and gain favor in the eye of the public.
I like your approach. It's a good plan to have. I can definitely tell you at least who you would be trying to contact if you're going down those avenues.
That sounds like that would be very helpful.
First of which, you're looking to impress the military might. You would want to speak if get the correct name. Ruknesh. She serves as the master of spears and the head of Mzali's mill. You're looking for someone that talks to the people, healing and helping the everyday man, woman, and child. You'll need to speak with Wakesa. He has a position known as the voice of Mzali. One good thing that Wakena has done is have a somewhat of a political position for the people's desires, even if they're rather mute, brainwashed. For religion, I would argue that speaking to me would be the best, as I have turned to the old sun gods. That's what led me to create and lead the Bright Lions, is knowing more about our history of Mzali, what we originally stood for. But as far as the current, be looking towards
I'm gonna need the spelling on those three names though.
Okay, yeah. So, Worknish, maybe I'll type them out. Master of Spears. Wakesa, voice of Mzali. And this last person, where are they in my PDF? They all have strange, I don't know how to pronounce. Alright, here we go. Zubari. He serves as head priest for Wakena's faith, as well as the head of the council of the Wani Isa. But I'm sure you are going to approach the council of your own accord. Priest of Wakena's and head of the council of Wani Isa. There you go. Wrote it down in text form.
Thank
Who's
God.
the fuck pinged me? Yeah, I'm glad they have interesting names that are like very culturally appropriate, but at the same time, bro, I can't fucking remember the names of anybody or how to spell them or like what the hell to do.
That's what notes are.
Yeah.
Notes, yes. I have a PDF to read and all this stuff. It's great. Alright, cool. And with that, Sihar very hastily makes their exit. As they don't want to be seen talking to you for that long, you know? So, I will say one thing, because, you know, normally the campaign and, like, stuff you guys do is pretty open-ended. But if you want to, like, basically help the rebels, the Bright Lions, overthrow the government, that is beyond the scope of the adventure path and would be, like, its own campaign and not really, like, the story that we've been doing for Strength of Thousands. So,
Yeah.
I will point that out. Diplomacy is, in fact, the only option. But
Basically, if you
within
join
the
the Bright
confines
Lions,
of it,
you'll
you
spread
don't
news.
you don't cut ties with the Magambia and join the Bright Lions to overthrow Wakena's rule. As long as you don't do that, you're good. Because that's absolutely what joining the Bright Lions would entail. It would literally be cutting ties with the guy.
But that's legitimately. They bring that up just so you have to deny it.
Yes and no. Sihar is also an influence position. She's also a important person in the city that gives you influence, and you gain benefits from like gaining influence with Sihar. So the Bright Lions are important. However, going all in on them is like too far for the campaign. So it is put in there. Yeah, they wrote in the notes like, okay, the party might want to do this, but they cannot because it goes against the like rest of the plot later. So
hang on, where is the soundboard?
Yeah, it would be too much. I think it's important that they respect the lore that they have here with the Bright Lions, because the Bright Lions are like a figure that matter, and like the lore from Mzali is good. So not ignoring them, I think, is good, and the fact that they respect it enough that like, hey, this person, Sihar, leader of the Bright Lions, is one of the most important people in this entire city and affects everything politically in it because of like, you know, the rebel group of the Bright Lions is good, and I like it.
On top of that, what do you mean this underground network that can provide us information on everything that the ruler of the city doesn't want us to know is not a resistance? Like, of course it is. Resistance is a great way to shoehorn information into a story like this.
Yeah, you know, this is great. I wouldn't say shoehorn because, you know, given the circumstances of the rest of what goes on in this city and your motivation for being here, I feel like it's very appropriate.
Yeah.
But yeah, she has influence things you can do.
I have stolen your last soundboard slot.
What did you do?
Anyway. How about I do anyway?
Yep. Jen is from not Japan. How about I do anyway?
Alright.
Joins the resistance, leaves the campaign.
So I joined the resistance.
Put on the armor.
Put on the armor.
The new put on the armor, which is a joke no one here gets besides Kyria.
It's funny because the joke could apply in this campaign since you fought a Grave Knight. You could be like, I put on the armor.
Yeah, I could have put on that armor. Thought about it.
Dies.
Alright.
Eat the armor.
Now, do have a fair few people in our little group now that are more martial oriented, with, of course, some magic woven in. I think it'd be a good idea for us to see if we can gain some influence with the military. But if in the meantime you could look at maybe increasing our influence with Sihar, see carefully what else they can do for us. At least lay the groundwork.
Having a reliable source of information would be nice. It's always helped us during our campaigns back in the Distant War.
I'll see what I can do. But from the looks of it right now, I think any conversations we have with Siha is on hold for a little bit, as it would be a little bit suspicious for them to come back here, given their position.
Well,
I don't think we
I'm
want
sure
to force
that-
it.
Here's a question. We are now aware of a resistance. Do we ever bring it up that it good favor with us would also stop a resistance from happening?
What do you mean?
For now, we do not
I see what
disclose
you mean.
this knowledge to anyone. outside this room.
Indeed.
Yes,
I get
Zeta
what
is
Zenzen
right.
is trying to say. Yeah, but I get what Zenzen is trying to say, that if we stand in between Mzali and full-blown insurrection, Zenzen is wondering if we can gain influence through that by saying, hey, that personally, Zenzen, I feel like that might be more of a threat than like gaining influence.
No, but we're not part of it, but we can.
No, but
It
I
could
know, I
lead to
know.
needless bloodshed.
given how they are, they might see it as, hey, if you don't do as we say, there's going to be an insurrection.
That's definitely a way
Mm,
Stella would think if she was in the king's position.
Let's try to avoid greatly upsetting
But
either side, and not mention
I like your way of
anything.
thinking, though, Zensen. Appreciate the input. I just don't think that they'd see it the way we see it.
I think that would, if it were ever brought up, it would be after we already have good graces and know that we're not against them. But probably, yeah.
What we
Not
can
something we bring
do,
up.
and that is something that you do have a point in, Zensen, and this I'll give credit to you. But if the Bright Lions do something stupid and do engage in conflict openly, after all, if we can broker at least a ceasefire, that ought to give us some more influence on both sides. If we can make both of us stop
True.
fighting, because that will show to both sides that we have influence with the other. And we'll hopefully increase our standing. If not with either side, for themselves. So that is something to keep in mind if things get worse. Alright. So,
Okay, let me recontextualize the thought process I had. We could say that we are aware of some civil unrest, and we could offer to help. Like, make sure nothing blows up, and offer mediation to someone that they might listen to.
That would
I'm not
put the Bright Lions in a compromising position where they won't be able to provide any support for us should we attempt to get any influence from them.
I mean, I'm not saying that immediately. I'm just saying as an idea for the future.
so
Just brainstorming.
no, I'm seeing like when Zenzen. I think this is for when you mean for like when we're going to talk to people from the military, right? Like Worknesh, the Master of Spears.
Yeah.
That we can offer our services in this manner.
Yeah, as that's just a potential. Not our go-to, but it's there.
It depends on Worknesh's attitude towards perceived enemies. If they're more of the fuck that, kill it kind of attitude, then that
Firefly immediately just has the face of, like, she takes her mask off and has the face of, duh. I hope he doesn't have the idea of, like, immediately going after and trying to kill off threats, because
well, let's be cautiously optimistic. I don't think Sihar would have sent us to the Master of Spears if the Master of Spears wasn't at least somewhat sympathetic to our cause. Like, Sihar surely would have sent us to someone that we'd have the best chance as well.
Unless that is her plan. Sending us to someone who will try to kill us.
No,
And then that
I mean
starts
more
everything
like...
anyway. That one's a joke.
Walks around the table, head pat. Head pat.
I think what we need right now...
I'm gonna move my horn in the way your hand.
Alright, so we agree. Everyone is in agreement then. Our
Moose, I
next
hand it
target.
back to the top of your head without the horn.
So everyone is in agreement then that our next target is Worknesh.
It is a reasonable approach.
Then we should probably
Also,
get
don't
the
forget
information.
Dame, hon. You left
We
him with
could
our
also have the other teachers assist us with the other people.
I would also like to ask Aruru's input on this matter. If Aruru is willing to provide such an input.
Also, we could probably have our students gather information in town. Just speak to the locals, see what important information they can gain.
Yes. Let's just. I'm wondering because Worknesh is they're important. We need more information on them, which would take time. So in the meantime, shouldn't we perhaps target someone else then? Worknesh is exactly the kind of person I wouldn't want to go into unprepared, unless you all feel like more confident than I am. Because what exactly will we do to gain influence with Worknesh? We need to know what they want to hear. We need to know what they want.
Agreed.
I think it is far more feasible for us at the time to pick one of the other two options while we have people look into who Worknesh is.
Okay, so that's probably the best option at the moment.
Right.
Yeah.
Then I say personally, let's find Vakesha, the voice of Mzali. Let's help out the people. Put whatever skills we have, whether it be simple menial labor to lift curses and curing ailments.
fireflies.
Let's help
Little
people.
eyes.
In the meantime, Ot, since conversation with Sihar are at a halt right now, do you have any of our colleagues available to look into who Worknesh is? How to approach him best? You reckon that's something y'all have time for? Ott's not here right now. Can I take a message?
What? What? You were talking to Ott? Hang on, what were we saying?
So I asked Ott. We basically came to the consensus that for now we're gonna help out the people and find Vakesa, voice of Mzali, and put our skills to use there, whether that be just menial labor or curing
Removing
ailments and lifting
curse.
curses.
Right.
Meanwhile,
Yeah. No. I heard all that. If I.
yeah. Meanwhile, I asked Ott if while we are doing that, they have some teachers to spare to look into Worknesh and see what kind of person it is and how to best approach them.
Sure. Sure thing. We can figure out how we can get to Workmesh. See if there's a meeting that can be brought to attention. Or at the very least, they can figure out how you can know a guy who knows a guy who knows Worknesh. So, good luck. I do think helping the people out is probably your fastest way to finding Wakesa. Ask around. Maybe you'll actually even just see him on the street. Who knows?
Probably.
Anyways,
I mean, if anything, I'll just find like homeless people or people that are poor and just
I'm
start
also just
start
surprised the kid hasn't
bandaging
pulled
them
one
up.
of any of my. I'm just also kind of surprised that no kids tried to pull feathers out of my wings out of curiosity yet.
yes, well, not too many children on the street. Not exactly a happy playground.
I know.
Anyways,
Frustrating.
keep your wings closed. Don't let people pluck feathers. Anyways, I'm off to do my own delegations and strategies. I believe Hasnu had a plan today. See you all later.
What was he
See
planning?
you later.
Zenton
Shut the
reaches
fuck
out
up,
and
you
pulls.
piece of shit. Look at final stares at the GM. It's like, bruh.
Zenton
Firefly.
pulls one of Firefly's. No. One of the already like feathers that had already come out, but was still wedged between other feathers.
Are you assaulting my wife?
So it's
How-
already it was already loose. It was,
How
it was
dare
already
you touch her
out.
down?
It still would surprise her because all of a sudden the pressure she
Yeah.
thinking about it. Then all
It's
of a
like
sudden
when you
pressure
feel
on
a
the
hair
feathers.
fall on your like arm hair, and it's like there's a spider.
Yeah.
It's like every fiber of your being is there's a fucking spider.
God.
Yeah, essentially that. Firefly like, oh mother. Zenzen
Zenton has a smug grin and she's just like playing with the feather.
just smacks your back with her wing.
You know, I use those as quails all the time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
Cute.
like legitly, me and Peter already talked about it. That'd be literally a thing. Just
Yeah,
as long as their feathers already falling
It
out.
was my
Yeah,
idea.
Whatever feather she sheds, I'll just save them and use them as quills.
Neat.
I throw it at Malimby like a dart.
Like a dart.
Firefly just uses her wing to make sure it gets to Malimby.
Like, and then my wife helps me write all my memoirs.
Yeah, she does.
She helps feed him.
Technically.
She makes sure. Yeah, she makes sure he
help.
doesn't die.
Well, when you say she helps feed him, that sounds like I'm some sort of cripple.
Gee.
Well, you were.
No, in all technicality,
You
you almost blew yourself up trying to make up a spell once, and you were heavily
You know what?
focused on it.
Let me find out.
Does that mean I need to be fed?
Yes. Well,
I
not
fucking
literally,
missed.
Fucking missed. Throwing a feather is kind of hard.
Yeah. I'm clumsy.
Clumsied.
Also, I have an AC of 32.
Yeah, Jesus.
You rolled a 4. You need to roll 17 to hit me.
Technically, I'm not
Zero
holding
dex.
my weapon right now, so technically I should only roll a 16.
0 dex, clumsied 1. Can't even roll 30. Ooh, excuse me.
You just check, if I drop this, I lose clumsy, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah. If I let go of my big-ass staff,
If you let go of your big stick.
Don't worry, I've got a backup.
Alright, so...
Oh, God.
It's always on.
Let's just grab our stuff. Zita, you grab some crafting ingredients as well, if you can.
I'll get ready to
What it-
use healing.
Which would probably come in handy. Do we want to put some money down between all of us? Like set up a sort of, like buy some food supplies and set up like a soup kitchen?
Firefly sets down a platinum.
Or,
Just
It's not a bad idea.
like instead of
just-
running around and making them come to us, coming to them, let them come to us.
I literally am setting that down because you can always give me back whatever's left over.
Look, I'm just saying, I'll put down a platinum too then, because the cost of comfortable living for a month is 4 gold per person. So if we're just providing meals to people, a couple of just a couple pieces of plat will probably feed a fairly substantial amount of people.
I believe
Yeah.
we should hold back on setting up a soup kitchen. We don't know what the guards would do if they see us setting up something without getting permission from them first?
Well, we could ask.
I mean, I was just setting down a plat for it, giving it to Malimbi to hold on to for the soup kitchen. So I have to prepare to be ready to remove curses in case we run into that while we're out and about.
Alright, so let's do this. Zeta, if you can get permission from the guards, well, I'm thinking we split up for just a little bit. Well, someone scouts out the location.
Oh, I'm fine with doing that myself. I can fly, but
someone goes grab supplies, and someone goes to get permission from the guards or whatever person we need to get permission from to set up an impromptu soup kitchen.
Very well. I'll go meet with the guards.
Alright.
I trust Zeta to do that. I can make my way quickly through crowd. I could probably make my way quickly through the crowds of people.
Right.
Easier.
Sensen, do you want to come with me? I might need some help carrying supplies. We'll also go see the merchants, use that discount we've been getting to make sure we get the most bang for our buck when it comes to buying food supplies and medical supplies. Does that sound
Sure.
good with you?
I'm also pretty quick at gathering information.
Because out of here, I still have a hobnobber.
I mean, if you want to go with
It's
Zeta,
half the time.
if you want to go with Zeta, then too. If you could link up with me later, though, then I can.
Oh, let's go with you.
I mean, yeah, as long as I get an extra pair of hands, because I'm not going to be able to carry all of it.
Yeah, I can carry a lot. I'm used to carrying a lot. I'm always carrying a lot.
Well, let's put your skills
But
to use.
I was about to say.
We can get these supplies. All right. With that plan set, Arudu, who do you gonna come with? Kyria.
Kyria
moved once in the entire time we've been here.
On God.
Yeah.
Well, she can decide later, once she decides to play. Alright, alright, everyone has their task, I believe. Yedin is doing Yedin things. I think they're a little out of it, so let's just let them rest for today. Alright, let's go.
Okay.
Okay, so Firefly is specifically looking for the areas that are like the poorer areas that might need the most help.
Yeah. In areas we could set up a decent stall and such like that.
The soup kitchen.
You get what I'm saying.
Zeta's
soup
gonna,
kitchen stall.
yeah, and then Zeta's gonna go talk to the guards for permission to do that in the first place.
Okay. Set up a not a business because you're giving it.
Yeah.
So okay. So there's I don't want to call it a problem, but a complication. Right now, all of you are assigned 2 guards at all times when you leave the Golden Mouse.
Okay, good. They can help out.
Yeah, Firefly's not really doing anything illegal by just looking around.
Yes, but then you're surrounded by elite jackal guards of Mzali at all times, in time where you should be happily approachable by, like, a hobo, you know? Which, if you've noticed how this city operates and what you've been told, is like a giga super mega red flag for the downtrodden that Mzali doesn't want to acknowledge. So, like, you can do this, but
Okay,
I'm
so
gonna be
what-
honest,
Are
I
we
don't think
capable
you're
of
gonna
telling
get
them to
very good
step back?
results.
Like that thing where it's just like you like hold up a hand and then they take a couple steps away.
It's sorta. Like if you
Well,
need a time of
follow us
privacy,
briefly
they will like, you know, allow it, but like
They need to keep eyes on.
yeah, they need to keep
Yeah.
eyes on you at like all
Alright.
times, essentially.
So new plan. So let's change the plans. We'll put everything on a cart. We'll make it a mobile soup kitchen. We'll go approach people instead of them approaching us because they will not approach us. We'll approach them, and we just need to hope that as they realize, we're actually helping them, that through word of mouth the news will spread, and eventually that'll like equal out the fear of people have of the guards that we're with, because the guards haven't done anything, hopefully, while we're helping the people. Because
Gotcha.
I mean, at the very least, they can still act as like security as they're supposed to, and make sure no one tries to like steal something from the kitchen. But then we'll handle it.
Okay.
the downtrodden and the poor still exist, whether or not the guards acknowledge them.
Yep.
Like clicked
And
into
people-
They
place
just
in
ask the guards, our escorts.
Firefly would still probably look on her own.
As long as Firefly gets us intel on what areas we need to focus on, that helps.
It'd be probably really awkward for even Firefly because the guards are gonna be following right behind her, and she's gonna be like,
As a minor aside, me looking through resources for the adventure, I did find that they have like a whole. You can fucking pray to the sun god of eclipses for like the like local religion. Like not, it's like the old sun gods essentially. Before Wakena was just basically the only thing you should be worshiping, which is kind of cool. But double check that I'm not about to like put fucking. Oh, they're you know what I mean. They're
What
not
have we learned?
Mzali
What-
citizens. These are
What? No, that reminds me of that one army video. What if we were just dudes like doing push-ups as a punishment, and they're like, "What have we learned? They're people now." Right.
Oh my god! All right. Grab a couple people for you. Who's this? One person I don't know where they're from actually. Let me control F them real quick. Is this one of the... No, not wrong tab. I'm going to control F inside my PDF. This person... okay. They're not a thing. Look, okay. Alright. In that case, I will have to grab my own random populace. Because I do have a map mostly prepared for you all to go to for your little journey here. Let me just get some random fucks for you to talk to at any given time. Where did it go? Where did my giant pile of NPCs go? On my random shit tab?
That deleted. System 13's gone.
No, they are in my random shit tab. I just didn't think about it too much. That one. What else do we want to put in here? Sure. Okay. Think we got a good mix around here. Let me just toss in a couple of your fellow teachers that are doing their own thing. Up. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. You, no HP bar. Ever. That, and what? Always. There we go. Alright. Activate. Oh, let me go ahead and real quick. Lighting. Oh, Pathfinder.
Who turned off the lights? Oh, no.
Token vision off. Focus exploration off.
Oh no,
Save
the black
changes.
frost got into my eyes. Oh, never mind.
Lights!
Ah, blinded!
So
Where am I?
I hate it. I hate it.
Where am I?
Alright, I'll be pulling the party in on the south side.
That lady's got glowing eyes.
I do not have what? No, I'm fucking on chat view, not.
Well, there's Lassetti. Lassetti's here.
Alright, tactical deploy.
Oh, neat. So it puts us all in one square and then just spits us out.
Yeah. Roll out.
Party, roll out.
Green light. Go, go, go.
Deployed.
So, yeah. Oh man,
Dominate spherical rolls.
I wonder which NPC is going to be the big important one here. Perhaps the one dressed in a nice spellcaster's
Yeah, with the
looking
glowing
with
eyes.
the purple and glowing eyes.
There it is.
There's someone who's cross-eyed in the NPC.
Oh, and Bella is here. Nice.
I'll be back.
Off you go. Alright, assume that this cart in the middle is your soup wagon.
Our soup wagon.
Your soup wagon. And how many other? There's 6 of you, technically 5 of you, because there's no you didn't. You didn't go kill.
Yeah.
How do I make you didn't go kill? Where is the hide the person icon? What? Hello? Alright, well, I'm
Please
going
don't
to
chat.
delete them. Oh, fucking... Right.
Bro.
It keeps happening, because I need to, like, move it, and then, like...
Yeah.
Evaporate. I command you to evaporate. Alright, let's change the tone of the scene, shall
Fuck,
we?
Mumi's in Amsterdam right now?
Yeah, she's performing. Alright. Let's see, is Desert Planet a good song to use here? Up. If it would load.
That sounds ominous as hell.
Is listed as a mystical song. Alright, you know what? Never mind. That one. Not good. Alright, what about this other different desert song that I have?
Amsterdam.
Amsterdam. Amberlamp. Oh no, this is ambient sound. Oh, never mind. All right, just give me a market. Give me my market noise. All right. So, team, you're in the hustle and bustle of the city itself. What do you do?
Firefly's looking for that spot, so I'm assuming she chooses the cart spot. She's just looking around at this moment. Oh, there's a couple food stalls over there. Hmm.
Gonna have a look around, see if I notice any injured people. I'm gonna make use of my medicine here for the most part. Zeta with his high crafting can do
All
anything good.
right. What I'm gonna have you do?
See if there are some injured people around that need assistance that are just kind of struggling without doing anything about it.
Fucked up my. What is happening? Stop! What the hell? What is going on? Like moving my shit around in the PDF, and I'm. God. Okay. All right. So what I'm gonna have you do is, because basically your goal of this is to find Wakessa, right? So, I'm gonna need you to make either a diplomacy, Mzali lore, perception check, religion check, or a society check to kind of figure out what you should be doing around here.
That's for me.
Let's see. It's for all of us. Alright, so religion, society, or perception, right? Or
Yeah, those all
Mzali
work.
lore.
Yep, or Mzali lore.
That's
Or
between
diplomacy.
religion or well, if you're saying diplomacy, my diplomacy is my biggest modifier.
These all have different DCs.
I don't care. I roll a 41.
All right, bro. Rolls
No, I don't even need to
a.
roll then.
Shin rolled a natural 20 for 37 total.
Damn.
Nice. Okay. So,
Yeah, I don't need to even press a button.
you guys go around kind of helping random citizens out here and there. Some of them are a bit intimidated by the jackal guards going around, but you're fine to do this. So it kind of eases the tension a bit, and you ask her a little bit about how to find the voice of Mzali. So you build up enough trust with X, Y, and Z people, and then finally you get someone that's like oh, the Kessa, he hangs around here actually around this time of day. He usually probably you'll find him up high, trying to get a lay of the land and hear the voices of the people to well act as Mzali's voice.
But hi. Right. Well, I appreciate it. We'll see what he has to say. Hopefully we can, with his direction, we can mean a lot more for the people.
Thank you, citizen. May peace and good tidings be with you.
Right. Five lights, up high. That's where we should find the voice, Vakisa. I assume this is the way up.
Yep. You're on your way. You do see a man standing up here this way that matches the small amount of description of what Kessa looks like that you see from various people down there.
Y'all want me to do the talking, or like I know I'm the charisma character, but like
Firefly's never been that good at talking to people.
yeah, but like we have a whole party here. Like I don't know if anyone else wants to do so.
Well, we
It's
can
gonna be
take
just
turns if needed, depending on how the conversation is going.
yeah.
I mean, we can.
It's more like me right now having concerns as a player because this is mostly social RP that it's not just me constantly like
Yeah.
It's fine.
taking the
I'm
lead.
fine.
Yeah, we'll work around it.
Fuck.
I'm
We're doing it live.
fine.
And doing
Excuse
it
me.
live.
F it, we're doing it live.
Fuck it, we're doing it live. How hard can it be? Excuse me. Hey,
Yes.
my name is Malimbi Igwe. I am actually not originally from Mzali. I'm from the Magambia. We are here on
Yes.
diplomatic business.
I have actually heard of you. And good thing for you, I've heard a bunch of good things.
That is very good to hear.
My name is Firefly. This is Zen Zen and Data.
A pleasure to meet you all.
Now, am I correct
Greetings.
in assuming you are Wakisa? Wakisa, voice of Mzali?
Yes. That is my position and title. You have found me. So, what is it you wish to discuss?
Part in our being here in Mzali, and you know, let's just be straight to the point about this, is we're trying to affect positive change. To have Mzali open up to the world and create more and better opportunities for its people. But progress has been steady but slow. So we're just trying to go around and see where we can help, what else we could do for the people. And we figured since you are the voice of Mzali, who better to ask for assistance in this matter than you? Now, initially, our idea was to just go around, help the downtrodden, use our knowledge of medicine and our healing magics to help the wounded, hand out food to those who need it. But, well, it's been a bit difficult with the escort we've given. They tend to scare people off with their mere presence.
Yeah.
So I was wondering if perhaps you could be of assistance here, or would be willing to, for that matter.
I do greatly appreciate seeing you helping out those that are in the least fortunate positions around Zali. But I will certainly say, despite the small inclemencies here and there between the poorest amongst us, I do believe Zali is in a perfectly healthy state as a city.
Well, I mean, that of course explains why we've been having some trouble finding people to help. Other than the
Yes,
guards, that
ironic.
is.
Just because I do a sense motive, or whatever the thing is.
Yeah. Roll
on that.
roll perception.
Secret.
Secret. Yes.
He seems to believe his own words that like
Alright.
Well, let me finish what he's saying. So, Wakasa continues. He says, I do believe that Mzali is not really in need of any foreign influence.
And how come you are of that opinion?
And look around you. You have a big city and it's opulent in nature. Impressive guard towers. He like points over to the side. Well-built structures. We even sell plenty of delightful little trinkets here and there and jewelry amongst the people. So tell me, if we live in a society where people can trade fancy bits and baubles amongst each others, is that not a sign of a prospering one?
Well, that depends on how big your picture is. Those who don't know what is out there will be content with what little they have.
Is that so? Well then,
What would you say? What
convince
would
me
you
then.
think would happen to the people if they suddenly learned that there is so much more out products and cultures and languages that they've probably never even heard of? Those with an appetite for learning would be overjoyed at the prospect of finding out that there is
New
more
inform
little lives they've been living here. And I don't mean that in a negative way. My apologies. Um,
new information. These
broadening
are
your
good to say.
horizons can, yeah, broadening your horizons will often enrich people's lives. And
Hmm?
while it is true that in some cases ignorance is bliss, if
Firefly
you
looks at
truly,
Zeta.
if you truly want to live your best life, you have to not be afraid to experiment and find out new things.
Firefly elbows Melimby. You would know a lot about that. Anyway,
I've done a lot of experimenting. Gotta try everything at least once. And if you don't like it, well, now you know. And then you can avoid that in the future.
I
Okay. So make me I suppose either diplomacy or society check.
Mm, well, my diplomacy has 3 over my society, so I reckon I'll go with diplomacy.
Hmm.
Come on, come on. Okay,
society's never
37.
been Firefly's strong suit.
Alright. That's enough that you'll get one influence with him. It's a convincing thing to say.
We're doing it. I'm doing RP. Are you proud of me, Mom? Mom, are you watching
Yes.
stream?
RP.
RP.
Playing a role
Page Wakesa.
in a game. Holy shit.
Page. Copy pasta his
I mean,
stat block.
I mean, being able to explore the world is not a bad thing. I've been learning a lot myself recently.
Would you say you're happier than you've ever been?
I've been way happier learning about the world than staying where I was.
Okay. So
I was also sheltered in different way, and was I comfy just living just in my parents' house, just living day to day, not really worrying about anything. All my needs were met. Yeah, but if I wasn't put out into the world, I wouldn't have made such great friends. Wouldn't have tried so much great food. So, yeah, just because I was fine where I was doesn't mean I couldn't get better.
Maybe finding a new food that you like or trying a new skill. Just stuff
Also,
like
really
that.
cute girls.
And
I
perhaps one of
myself
us.
am a relic from a long gone era. and learning stuff in this era has been eye-opening for me.
Blushing Firefly as she just is covering her head with her wings.
Alright, so Zenza and Zeta, guys make your own either diplomacy
Yeah,
or society checks.
Firefly's not good at
Wham.
diplomacy. And she's not lying, so.
I could roll better than a 6.
But are you going to?
I could try diplomacy. If you guys wouldn't be mad
I'm
at me
gonna reroll
failing.
that.
I am going to roll better than a 6. It almost landed on a 6 again. There we go. That's better. Both of us.
And perhaps on a
Jesus.
more serious note, if you really do need that last push, be convinced. If I had never gone out exploring, if I'd never gone on the adventures I'd have, I never would have found the cure for the illness that I had. And I probably would have been dead.
Firefly's
Imagine-
like, I also wouldn't have found Malimbi here. As Firefly blushes.
So Wakasa definitely nods along with Zeta and Zenzen's stories, and he sees your point, but he's like a little unmoved. But Malimbi, why don't you go ahead and
Did I say something that hit the right spot? The pull on the right string?
it's not like the right string, but it's like very impressive feat, So it's like a notably impressive one. Why don't you make me either Arcana or Medicine as a roll here to like convince?
No, we'll do medicine.
'Cause he's a man of the people. Jesus Christ,
nope,
brother.
rolling that. Nope.
That was a 20. Go back.
Nope.
That was a 17. Go
Motherfucker!
back.
Do I spend another one? No, that's too risky. On a 7,
God.
that's too risky.
Damn. All right.
I wonder if that's enough now.
Is really is fascinating.
Firefly raises her hand. I did assist in it.
Ugh.
He's not lying.
He was in a wheelchair for how long?
I'm
was
not
it?
doubting the validity of your statement. I suppose while I find it impressive to resolve a harsh and terminal condition, being put away in a wheelchair for life, it's not really concerning to myself. Not your personal story, mind you, but
No
the
offense to
story
you.
of people in Mzali. I have never once met a person that was born paralyzed or their body was fading away on its own. The only people in wheelchairs in Mzali are those that have suffered terrible accidents that ruined their mobility. Which there's not really a cure for accidents happening.
See, Lupin has restoration.
Yeah, no, the
Yeah.
fact that the accidents happen is what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, he means the accidents happening at all.
I mean, though that is a fair point, then let me ask you in return. What do you reckon is currently Mzali's greatest problem?
Or I was thinking strength, but
Hmm.
Or more accurately, how often do these accidents happen?
What do you mean? I wasn't really implying anything by that.
It's not
I
really-
meant legitimately if someone were paralyzed, suffering a condition similar to your friends, or I guess used to, then it would be through, construction accident. Freak moment. Bolt of lightning strikes this tree and it falls on my head, and suddenly I'm paralyzed.
No, that's understandable. So,
I mean, he wasn't really paralyzed. I mean, it was going to kill him like it did his brother.
I don't know all
That's
of the
not
details. But
not the point he was
regardless,
trying to make.
Yeah.
you ask me
Yeah.
what's the biggest problems during Mzali's. Interesting
In your
question.
eyes, Luis.
To be honest, it's a question that I ask myself every day as I do my job. And that's why I make these rounds. Walking the city and finding who's in need. What's the word on the street? What's happening? Is there a drought? Is there blocked pathways? Is someone's foundation crumbling in their home? Those kinds. But as a whole, one big problem. That's a interesting question. I have to think about it some more.
I don't think there is that Mzali is all good, to be honest. We've already run into disgruntled citizens ourselves.
Really? What were they disgruntled at?
The overall, well, manner in which they deal with things that they don't agree with. How close-minded some of the people here are. How when something isn't how it should be in their eyes, it must simply be destroyed. And how they wish that people would just instead learn more from each other. Everyone here seems to be stuck in tradition, rules,
I mean,
whether that is willingly or not. We've already met people who are not happy with that. Could you force it upon yourself? Could you force it upon them to stay here in a place they feel oppressed, knowing that you have done what you feel is right, even though you know others suffer for it?
Speaking in
Curia
bits
left.
of vague circles.
You'll have to excuse me for being vague, given that the stories I've heard of Mzali and how they deal with people that speak out against certain others, they tend not to end well. So for everyone's safety, I tried. But I think I was direct enough to get the idea across. My point here
Well,
being,
I'm not sure exactly what to say about it. Everyone has their own ideas about politics in their own heads, and not everyone agrees.
that's fair.
I do think overall, Wakena is making the best decisions he can for the city in general. And well, he doesn't know everything, now does he? That's
Of
why
course
I
not.
have my
No
position.
one does.
I am, in fact, the way that is handled. I go around the city, I am the voice of Mzali, officially, and I report back to Wakena and that council, and problems are handled with whatever I log in.
Mm. But you don't know everything either.
Well,
You don't know what's going on outside these walls. I'm just asking you to give it a chance. If you can't miss, of course you can't miss what you don't know about, but you also don't know how much better those things could make things for you. You could always revert back to the old ways if you don't like it. In the meantime, if there is anything we can do for the people, Any problems you have heard of that have taken too long to be resolved? Perhaps you can offload that on us.
All right.
Improve
Make
through
another diplomacy
our
society
actions.
check. What you've been saying to him.
Yeah, Firefly just has the feeling this is gonna end up badly. That's how
All right, that's
Like
a
39.
success. You do gain more influence with him.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm shelving the other discussion for a little bit and now trying to move it more towards what we can do for him right now.
All right, so he's like, hmm, yes, I suppose you have a point. There's a whole world out there, many things to learn and many different viewpoints. I suppose some of those viewpoints can be helpful determining better ways to solve the small problems amongst.
I
And
mean,
if you'd be so kind
the
as to offer your service to help those in need, I'll help you, actually. There's local cart drivers around that'll help get you around the city faster. I'll put a good word in for you. Get a bit of a personal taxi going wherever you need to see what problems worked on around town.
That'd be a great
also when he
compliment.
says points of view, Firefly just does a small like fly into the air and glides back down.
Wait, what?
She jumps up in the air and just fall glides back down as a joke. Just like 5 feet in the air, and then she goes "Woo," back down.
You stop
Just hear
that.
her do that.
He has a kind
What?
of a very surprised look on his face when you do that, and he goes, "You are an interesting bunch, that is for sure." Oh, here he is back.
Uh,
Hello.
you've never met a Strix before, have you?
I can't say that I have.
Well, these wings do work. She flicks her wings out a little bit and she puts them back on her back.
So much for not trying to get her attention.
What? He's the only person here, and I barely went at 5 feet off the ground. I don't think anybody saw me except if they probably thought I just jumped. I didn't do anything really.
It's fine. As for us, we enjoy diplomatic community anyway. Not that we should abuse that, but at least you won't be killed for being who you are.
I mean, I'm not doing anything illegal, am I? Is there like a limit on how high I could fly off the ground? She legitly asked this just to make sure.
I'm unaware. I don't think this is something that necessarily comes up.
I mean, there are mages, right? In town?
Perhaps stick to the ground and walk like the rest of the people.
Fine, fine. She's like, she waves it off, but she's taking it to heart by the look on her face.
It's okay. Melindy will just grab her hand. It's okay.
She whispers on the wind, I like flying though. This is gonna be hard.
As the professor once said, there's a time and place for everything, but not.
God damn it.
We are professors.
Takes out a bicycle.
What?
Right as I took
Takes
a sip
out a
of
bicycle?
silver water!
What?
It was
What?
a Pokemon
Pokemon.
reference, damn it!
Oh!
And like you just like Professor Oak's words ring in your head. There's a time and place for everything, and just like, no, fuck you. I want to ride my bike at the department store. You can't stop me.
LMAO.
Right as I took
Fuck
a
the
sip of
police.
water,
I
you
will
said
sprint
that.
in here.
Motherfucker!
Then we got was it Mauville and Oras, where the entire city is like store, so you could ride your bike in it.
Guess
I
so.
That one
don't
was
know.
neat.
You mean Walmart?
I think Lily
yeah.
Cove City. No, what was the place?
No, I'm talking about Mauville in the remake. Anyway,
Yeah, I don't remember.
yeah, the entire city was in a dome, and it was like one big like mall.
But anyway, but
Anyways.
yeah, Firefly's like, I want. It's not like these wings can really carry me that far off the ground, but she's mumbling this all using whisper on the wind.
Well, one day. Alright, so
She
what
stops.
actually does need doing around here?
Well, we're going to be helping the people, and he said he'd get us taxi service to help with that, which I'm thankful.
Okay. So you can do like Mzali lore or like society to like help around town, like gain influence with them.
I don't have Mzali lore.
I have society.
only-
Let's go.
We haven't even leveled up to get a skill to then get Mzali lore. How else are we supposed to have it?
Well,
Do-
you didn't has it. Be a thaumaturge and just be like, today I'm Mzali lore man.
Well,
Nope,
no, it doesn't. It
Firefly
doesn't.
knows diddly squat.
I don't think it quite works like that.
Can you
Now,
not pick any skill, which includes lore?
Hold on, let me check how it actually works.
Or you could like retrain, right? Yeah.
True. During your daily preparations, you can gain the trained proficiency rank in 2 skills of your choice until you prepare again, and then it increases from trained to expert and master as you progress in levels.
Yeah, and lore's a skill. So you could just be thaumaturge and be like, I know all about Mzali.
I have studied
Brain
this.
expands.
You know what? I should do that tomorrow.
Yeah, Mzali's lore is like pretty good. A pretty fucking hackerman skill looking at these details. I'm gonna be real with you, Chief. You know, spoiler for the voice of Mzali. Knowing things about Mzali is really cool to him.
Yeah.
I'm just
Change it right
wondering,
now.
do I re-roll the 29 or nah? Because I rolled a 9, so it's like a 50%-ish chance that I roll higher.
I almost forgot.
I'm thinking to do it twice.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I am literally just sitting over here with no
I forgot that.
like
Hero points of
no
the
things
session.
other than jungle lore, insect lore, and then Tumbu
See,
lore.
here's the thing though. Don't
Hmm?
roll if you have such low modifiers, because you can crit fail, which will work against us. You can actually lose influence with people. Like, if you don't have a good modifier, just don't roll at all. Don't just go, I'll try it
I
for the next
won't.
20.
I won't do it again. I just did it once because for the
No, I
shit.
know. I know,
For
but
this time.
you probably just hella crit failed and just cost us an influence point with them.
I don't think one even factored it in.
I didn't even like look at Jetty's roll, but like for real though. Like yeah, that would be a like crit fail that makes you lose influence. So
We've been over this last session.
Yeah,
but it's
don't
been
do that.
3 weeks, so you know.
Because I'm gonna be real with you, even if you rolled a natural 20 on like the 0 lore, it would still be like a failure.
Won't roll again then. I'm not useful here. At all.
That's not necessarily true. There are other things you can do, like...
I am not being a thief. I'm not trying to stealth anywhere.
Start pickpocketing
And
this
I'm not,
season.
and if I try to be acrobatic or if I try to be acrobatic for anything, I might get in trouble, and I'm pretty much useless right now. Except if I find somebody very interested in insects, like Firefly is.
What what if Firefly offers herself as like a fucking telephone service to talk to people that they know with Whisper on the Wind
Oh my
quickly?
god. Oh my
The only thing
god.
is
I'm
she has
trying to
to,
You
think.
little troll
know.
goblin over here. Alright,
she
alright.
has to know she has to know the person. I think that's like a limitation in the spell proper. She has to know who she's looking for
Literally
with
just
it.
literally just be a courier service.
So here's the thing. We can move forward and
target's
attempt
name.
to contact
Oh
other
no!
people.
Hold up!
What?
Hold up! It
Oh.
says if you start a message with the target's name, you and you can.
Yeah.
Hold up! What was I reading? The speak to whisper. Let's spell. Uh,
It's not that long of a text. What are you doing?
I'm reading. Give me a minute. You interrupted me.
What are you trying to say?
I was reading. It doesn't say. If you start the message with target name, me and the target don't need to be able to see each other.
Yeah.
I mean, if the person just gives me the name of the person they're looking for, I thought message worked with you need like to know the person. That's what I thought.
You
for all
need to
this
have
time.
met them, I'm pretty sure.
No, no, it's not. I'm looking at message now, and it just says target one creature. It doesn't. It's not mentioning anything about needing to know them or what they look like.
Yeah, but
Huh.
more than one person could be named Bob, and you'd probably be messaging a random Bob.
I mean, yeah, I mean, you have to like know, like, in order to target them, you need to know what you're targeting.
Yeah.
But no, but according to Whisper of the Wind, you don't. You don't, because all you need is the name.
Either way, I'm
Yeah.
still going to take it that I'm not going to be able to do that with the
Hmm.
spell, even if I have used Whisper on the Wind, because
I mean,
she needs to
who are you
know
trying
the
to talk to?
person.
Oh, right, the fucking
Nobody.
the funny meme, the fucking telephone delivery bullshit. It's like, okay, all right, buddy.
Yeah, they were suggesting that, but I'm taking it as I need to know the person or at least have met them
Yeah,
to
I
be able to
mean,
use this.
I'll be fair. Like, Wakes is a little bit more like limited in how you can approach him since he's just kind of like HR. There's not really like a whole lot of ways to impress HR.
Yeah. I'm trying, but it's not really working.
Yeah, you're trying.
Yeah, I'm not really sure how to approach this guy.
We don't have Yadin with us. We might have to come back later, OC.
Yeah, you don't have to like stand here like hoping you get all the influence you possibly get right now. Like
Yeah.
you've already made an impression and succeeded on a thing.
Yeah.
I do think it's kind of funny, like mechanically speaking, when you have the two influence. It says Wakesa connects the heroes with the local cart drivers, offering them free transport during their time as Mzali. The heroes double their travel time within the city and gain their XP. But I'm just like, when does that matter? When does it? When do they actually like bring up
Never
travel
really.
time? It's like what?
Yeah, it's like they put this in because it would be a cool thing, but they didn't make anything around the cool thing.
Yeah, it's like
Well, the
it
thing
implies
is
a
that
mechanical benefit to a thing you don't ever interact with because it's like, what are we
just
like
that some
on a march through the city for multiple days?
Just that some DMs are stringent when it comes to moving and such like that.
I guess so,
Well,
but
yeah,
like
but this
it's
isn't
within
part of the
one
adventure
city,
path.
right? You know, and in the adventure path, there's never really like there's the map. I have a map where I can like look at a distance on a
If the adventure path
for
doesn't
reference.
say mention any rules about travel time, then there's nothing for him to go off unless you're homebrewing. And if you're homebrewing, then
Yeah.
that would require the adventure path requires that you homebrew rules to get benefits from the thing that they gave you.
Yeah,
that you paid for.
it's also not really relevant because it's like you're just in one city. Like, yes, it's a big city,
Yeah.
but like, what are you gonna do? Like, oh, if I want to go to the very tippy top right corner to the tippy bottom left corner, that'll take an entire day. All right, whatever, I guess. That doesn't happen. It's a little weird.
And as far as I know, we don't have a strict time limit.
Yeah, you don't have a strict time or anything. So,
So
anyways.
anyway,
You guys move on from Wakesa here,
Yeah.
and what would you like to do? Who would you like to find? Who would you like to be found by?
it's a good question. Alright, let's reconvene for a bit.
No walls can jump down.
The walls.
Alright, so
They're in the walls.
I did not go as well as I was hoping it would go. What really threw me off there
I
was that
tried
I
to help a
know.
little.
What threw me off there was that you were of the opinion that Mzali wasn't really suffering from problems.
Yeah, but we know it absolutely is in several ways. Which makes it kind of makes him a bad voice of the people.
I was gonna say so much for the voice of Mzali.
This is the voice of it feels like the voice of Volcano to Mzali. So
No, it's not quite sure I'd put it that way, but yeah.
We could always try to ask Tahira and
I do hope
regarding their opinion on Okesa.
yeah, but I don't know how honest regular people are gonna be with, you know.
Alright, so
Looks at the guards that are with us.
Yeah.
okay, so regardless, here's the thing. Hopefully we've planted enough of a seed that you'll start thinking about what the outside world could offer to make Mzali even greater. Now we just need to convince the people of that. Because if he is truly the voice of Mzali, if the people will want this place to open up to the outside world, then he should also want to open this place up to the outside world.
Agreed.
Start small, and I'm starting to think as a merchant again, and I'm starting to think like if we help the people in a way, and then let them know that hey, this thing is widely available outside Mzali, then they're gonna be like, hey, so we gotta open up Mzali. Kind of the whole create a problem, sell the solution kind of idea,
Yeah,
And
I
I
mean, we're
don't.
not actually creating the problem. You're just finding the problem.
No,
To
I know,
then...
but I'm just to make it easier to
I get what
understand.
you're saying.
I just have trouble coming up with what exactly.
I'm still trying to think of what I can do besides bonk
Perhaps
or
we could view
bonk.
what they have currently on their market and maybe try to offer thing that they do not have. That's
What do the people here not have that we can bring in right now?
let's go see the shops, see what they're selling.
You know what? Maybe I should go talk to Mbele again. Who, given that this is a market, might be around. So, Unless you
I
all
could
have any
probably
other
just try
ideas.
asking around and just seeing if anybody says anything.
Yeah, you have
Alright.
that.
Like, would you be like, yeah, I got a hobnob.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you have a bit
God,
of a. You're a bit of a
Alright.
hobnob, aren't you?
Which actually looked at the definition of hobnobber, and it kind of like also implies like higher class, but like the feat itself doesn't.
Boy,
Like, huh?
Alright, so what are you looking for if you hobnobbering?
Let's see. It seems like hobnobber, yeah, it's like just starting casual conversations, and get information faster. Like how I mean, trying to figure out how to like think of how to phrase the kind of information I'm trying to gather. Uh, I mean, what we were just talking about, trying to figure out through casual conversation things just the people like want or don't have or is scarce here, but would be not scarce outside the city.
Okay. Sure. Do your check. Make your roll.
It number.
So you go around seeing kind of what people want. What's their like worry. And you roll pretty good here. And you do find like probably what the biggest problem people have is that them being kind of scared of like the secret police, right? Officially, there is no secret police, but everybody knows that they're there, right? So
Yeah.
it's something that's like kind of pervasive. It's like it's a little bit like a little bit weirder than normally being like worried about like law enforcement and getting you.
Yeah,
But
it's not the
it
law
doesn't.
enforcement, but the ones that are wearing the badges out on the open. It's the ones that aren't.
Yeah, kind of thing. So it's like
To
that's what you
contributing to
try
like a
kind
paranoia.
of. I wouldn't. Well, I wish there was a softer word than that.
Yeah. Oh
But
yeah.
yeah, a soft amount of paranoia, because it's like, oh, I'm a good citizen, but I hope that they wouldn't see me at my worst, kind of thing, right? And
Yeah.
so you kind of go around and you find this out, and then you kind of figure out who's like in charge of like the secret police, right? Who's like making the moves, and you find out the guard commander that seems to be in charge of the secret police is Themba Sufu is their name, and officially you do find out that he is a commander. Is outwardly speaking, he's like a commander for guards, and organizes the royal guard as well.
Oh, he organizes the royal guard.
Yeah. So that's like his face position is organizing the royal guard, but it's clear that he is also organizing the secret police.
Ah. So I at least have a name and a target of something. And a problem. This is a much more difficult problem to tackle.
This basically is unlocking a path to another person you can influence.
I see.
Because if you bring this up to the voice of Mzali, he's gonna be like, "Bro, I don't know what the hell to say to you, man." What Kat says is gonna be like, "That's way above my head. I can say like people are worried about that, but that's it."
Yeah. So
Bro
I
runs a
guess
community
return to
center.
the group. And I'm like,
Well, I found out a concern of the people. The secret police. That is headed by the organizer of the Royal Guard,
Malabi just rubs his temples and just lets out a big sigh.
Yeah. I don't even know how to begin approaching that issue. But it seems to be a lot of people are having worries about it. Because secret police could be anywhere. Could be anyone. Anytime. I could see that being a concern. And it's, not exactly secret if everyone's worried about it. It's not very secret, is it? And I don't think it's because all the people want to do, like, illegal things or anything. It's just, I can understand it contributes to this building anxiety or paranoia of just always being watched. And that's causing unrest. But, something that nobody can do anything about. Well, I mean, at least I got a name and a problem.
she gives like a dumb thumbs up. Like, I did it. But on her face is that she just like. Ugh.
Well, I mean, it's something. It's better than nothing.
I mean, I don't know if we can even get an audience with the organizer of the Royal Guard. At least not yet.
And even if we did, what are we
I think we
going
have
to
to
do
work
then?
up to that.
Even if we did, what are we going to do with them then?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't. Maybe. Well, the closest thing to that would be the regular guard. And maybe if we make it good with the regular guard, then that might help. If we're cool with them. It's only, I mean, the difference between the regular guard and the royal guard is one adjective.
Yeah. This is true.
Yes.
Just a single adjective. No big deal. One word.
It's just one adjective. She says it's trying.
It's like when you're trying to face a boss in Skyrim, alright? It's like, okay, he's only got one prefix. It's fine.
Oh, God, don't get me started on prefixes. And the Lancer gave my head yesterday.
And then the Latin
things had 4 prefixes.
Listen, okay, the icy corrosive manticore is here to bless your game. Oh my god. That's like some fucking Frontier Z shit, dude.
Oh, I'm a little stumped at the moment. The only thing I can.
Well, I mean, you still have your legs, so you're not as stumped as you could be.
Oh my god. Bro.
The more jokes we make about it, the more comfortable we get with it.
Then just feel this gentle smack.
How do I even respond to this?
Oh my god.
I'm stressed.
That's crazy, dude.
I'm also stressed. I don't feel like I'm as useful in social situations as, well, points to Malimby or Yadin.
Nothing we
Just
can
I'm
do at
trying
this
not
moment
to sweat too much
Yeah.
here.
I should probably also.
unless
Or
we
it'll
try
cause problems.
to seek direct audience with the head of the secret police. I don't think there's anything much we can do here. Let's
Or we could
regroup and try to plan out our next action.
still do the cart we were planning on doing.
I mean, we might as well just, do some charity.
Slowly farm influence with the. What the fuck?
With the
What
general
the fuck
populace.
are you doing over there, buddy? What? Fanboy uwu?
Yeah, it's close enough.
It's
And
not even
What?
close.
That just reminds me of Jumanji Costco.
Like, half the letters are the same.
Oh, motherfucker. I feel Firefly's more good at
Clearly.
conflict, like helping with
No.
fighting.
A shit and a
That's
slot are
weird.
the same thing, right? They got half the same letters in common.
Mm.
Oh my
Oh
god.
god.
I
Listen, I'm cursed right now. See, I have the human ears, so I have to be cursed.
Cursed to human.
I can't hide the horns. That's just how Onis work.
Too horny.
I'm still wondering if I should seek out Mbele again and inquire about acquiring goods from outside to introduce people to the outside so that they'll want to go outside. It's like, hey, you like this? There's more where that came from outside.
Jazz.
Because I still think if we get the people to agree with our point of view, then certainly the voice of Mzali is gonna have to change his tune too.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Hmm.
Let's just finish our round of charity for the time being. And I don't know, maybe I'll see if I can help out with some local doctors or something.
Yeah, like, yeah, and I don't know. I'm like running out of ideas, except just I don't know, throwing around money.
Don't think that
Can't really
money
do
is really
that.
gonna do anything.
Can't do.
Just give money to people?
It's like buying votes, I guess. Like, you can't do that. That's illegal.
Are you saying politicians only donate money to charity for clout? No. Why would they do that?
Well, okay, like, you literally cannot, like, give, like, just money to random fucking people to get them to, like, be on your side, politically speaking. That's, like, not okay. Like, you can give money to a charity as, like,
I mean,
a loophole for good clout, but, like, that's it. It's just good
we're not.
clout.
Firefly just wants to do the soup kitchen thing because it just seems like a good way to for the people to get to know them. Two, she gets to help some people,
Yeah.
and she doesn't feel like the need to talk. She can just smile and be like, "Here you go."
Yeah. Okay. All right. So I mean, I'm gonna be real with you guys. You should probably like kind of like just like move forward in like a different direction if you don't want to like fuck
Yeah.
around with like Wakesa anymore or something. Like try to get it a hold of the Master of Spears or something instead of kind of like
Yeah.
farting around being like, oh well.
Yeah, that's basically what I was trying to go towards. Is like the guard. That's why I brought it up.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Oh,
Okay.
what is this NPC? Very important. Your
I don't know,
token
go
looks
ta-
very important.
I
It's
don't go
bothering
talk,
me.
Smile.
Go talk to them.
Go talk to him.
No, I'm
You're
scared.
scared. They'll blow up your brain. All right,
Not in the way I
Worknish.
want.
All right. Contacting
Alright.
Worknish to getting. You know, why don't you ask your personal fucking guard gr- group you have with you at all times?
What square are they in? This one?
Let me
This one?
and grab you one. Grab you a
I mean,
fucking
I'm
a
shit
goon.
posting. You know, we don't need it.
I grab you a goon.
Oh, okay.
Here's one of your fucking 10 dudes right behind you.
Wait, 10.
Yes, each of you get 2 guards.
I'll do a stack of
Dame gets 2 guards.
I'll do a stack of here.
I have decided,
Oh,
no,
is
Dame
he-
gets 2 guards. Oh my god. You know, Yaogwai exists. Waking animals exist. You never know.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Okay, I guess. Okay. Yeah, I guess we had as guards. Excuse me, guards.
Yes.
How do we talk to your boss?
A captain?
You're not in trouble.
No, specifically, we're looking for Worknash, Master of Spears.
Oh,
Yeah,
Blacknish.
that one.
Masters. The Ascot captain, I guess, and then you can probably maybe talk to Worknish after that. So,
Okay, thank you. So where's your cap?
fast forwarding. All right, they're like, oh yeah, go to the guard post over here. Hi, how are you? What's happening? Thinks about it. All right, you know what? Why don't you go talk to the lieutenant? All right, goes across the city.
Alright.
Fucking send around.
You get sent around.
Double speed.
And the lieutenant's like, I could set up a meeting with Workdash for you. Yeah, maybe. Then make a Mzali lore diplomacy check or warfare lore check to convince him it's worth the time.
Is
Roll
it
the
too late
fucking
to-
5.
LMAO
is it too
rolls a
late to-
fucking
is it too
5.
late to join up with the Bright Lions?
Is it too late to fucking knock over the proletariat or something? Or whatever the fuck the silly whatever. Anyways, alright, Chad Warfare God himself, fucking Transor Zeta, with the ancient knowledge of fucking Jiskin warfare is like, absolutely, I know the shit. This bro better know which side of the spear is the pointy part. I was like, okay, alright. Let's have a meeting. So, with that, you are sent off to go talk to Worknish, which lets me pull you over the party over yonder way. Alright, and grab you one Worknish. You do have a token for her.
I don't like the kind of fucked up thought I just had.
Yeah.
No. Absolutely
No.
not. No, something we absolutely cannot do.
Uh-huh.
Me as a player, not, Melindy, was basically, if we need to turn the people against the current Mzali regime, we could just
Uh-huh.
pretend to be part of the current Mzali regime and then just act like take what they're doing and turn it up to 11.
That's
What
an
the
awful
fuck,
idea.
dude? That's
Basically, just run.
what is
Basically,
up
just
to
run.
11? I need you to understand. People are being like executed because they have the wrong skin tone. Like unironically, like that's like where they're at right now.
Yeah.
Like
Basically,
So we're
basically,
we're gonna
basi-
be CIA
basically,
now.
Jesus
basically, we need
Christ,
to be.
we're gonna
We need to
sell
run.
cocaine to the poor.
Basically, we need to run domestic terrorism on the people of
Oh my
Mzali,
God!
pretending,
Cease!
pretending,
Is
pretending
that a
to
dog?
be.
What the fuck was that?
What the fuck was that?
What was that noise?
What was that? Hello? Who was that?
What? I need an explanation.
That was my dog. I
Your
picked him up,
dog?
gave him rubbed, and he didn't like it.
That was a dog, not a
Aw.
duck being put in a hydraulic press. Like, what the fuck?
It's a Chihuahua.
I see,
So-
understandable.
Oh.
Not really a dog.
It's a devil dog.
A rat. A big rat. Alright.
I like rats.
I might just go lay down. I'm not feeling good today.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright. Alright, well, we'll finish up here. Alright, well, your last, like, conversation with Worknish, because I've made Worknish more interesting than the other people. So. Alright. So you lot of teachers from the Gambia, are you now?
Yep.
Yes.
Greetings.
I'd like to consider myself as one, yes.
Well, are you the famed group that fought off all of the Knights of Abendego all on your own?
Firefly
Yes.
gives a yes, like just a gesture of like, let's get to the point here. But
Mhm.
like she's like yes. Not
Hmm.
trying to be rude,
We
but
had- we
we've
had
heard
help
that
from
like
a bunch of
several.
people we befriended.
Yes, we did.
Made allies. Interesting. I have my doubts. It seems like a tall tale. However, I think you have arrived in Mzali at the perfect time. I would like to
Yes.
test your mettle.
Which one of us?
All of you.
Looks at the metal man.
That's it.
No,
Gentle winks back.
different method.
Bring as many of you Magambians as you like. Because if you may have noticed, around the market, they sell trinkets and baubles like this. And she kind of pulls out a little figurine and pulls out like a necklace she's actually wearing and shows it. And they're kind of like made out of a little bit of like an iridescent like kind of crystal that's like definitely like polished into shape or whatever.
Mm.
And so you might wonder where we get the raw material for this. Well, not from a mine, I'll tell you much. But in the windy season, there are some creatures that come out that we call the desert wind. And they produce the crystals like scales on their body. However, capturing it or harvesting its crystals is no easy feat. Sure, you can go scavenging the little bits that fall off when it sheds. However, I want to see you bring back the heart of the desert wind.
Very well.
All right.
Just like
Which
that.
direction should we head off?
I mean, might as well bring back the whole body, huh? they explode.
You want
Hmm.
to put money on it?
Integrate?
You're either courageous or stupid. I like it.
You want to put
Wonderful.
money on it? 10 gold says we can pull it off.
I like the way you think. Very well, 10 gold it is.
I kind of agree with
I-
that. I think we could take it.
So,
Firefly just crosses
Yeah.
her arm.
based on the
Taking on a
weather, it
lot.
seems in about 1 week's time, the sandstorm will roll in. And so will the desert wind, the beast itself. Your test is to
Firefly-
fight it off in the sandstorm.
Firefly's like, huh.
In the sandstorm.
In the sandstorm.
There's
Alright.
nowhere else you're
Alright.
gonna find it.
I'm gonna get seen
Fi-
everywhere.
Firefly is just smirking because she is literally a wind slash water kineticist. So it's like, is this gonna be really a challenge?
1 week, you said?
In 1
Yeah.
week's time, it'll come in. Just about. We're pretty used to seeing the desert wind that comes off from the northwest. So,
Very well.
just like that. I like it. I like it.
Is there any information you can share with us in order to take down these creatures?
Oh, no. We got this. Don't worry about it. The less information he gives us, the better. It'll make it so much sweeter when we do come back victorious.
Gee.
You
If you say
amuse
so.
me specifically. What's your name?
My name is Malimbi. Equally.
Malimbi.
Pleasure to meet
I hope you don't
Firefly.
mind having your hair stand on end while you're in the shock of the storm.
you.
Firefly is
I
literally-
think we'll manage.
Firefly is just
Oh,
has
there's
some
lightning.
lightning on her hand. Firefly
You,
literally has lightning on her hand for a second.
what
Oh,
a
nice.
impressive war machine. I can't wait to see how you handle the desert wind.
I will not fail your expectation.
Desert wind, sandstorms, there's lightning. We're fighting Arkveld. Because we
Firefly's like-
need a crystal that this creature produces.
Firefly just looks.
Not
I love lightning.
Arkveld,
It's
I mean
not
right
like
now.
I
right now.
haven't fought one of my own kin in elements. Remember, we had to deal with that creature that almost shocked me to death, and I had to dash through the bars using lightning dash.
Oh, that thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I forget, what was
Wait,
it
do we
called?
need to
What was
talk
the
about
name
time
of
I
that thing?
was a creature that could shock you to death?
Yeah, it almost got me too, but it didn't. The stupid plan I came up with worked in the end. I thought
Yeah.
it would work, and it did.
All
I'm wondering.
right.
No,
Oh,
like Firefly has electricity on her hand. She's playing, like cracking her knuckles, and electricity's peering. This is gonna be interesting.
It most certainly will be. Well then. Get your rest and be ready. Make sure those blades are polished.
Firefly literally is about to do something with her wind, but she stops herself. She's like, eh.
An Empashi is what it was called.
Impeshi, that's what it was called. Yeah, a fucking like legendary like creature of lightning, like like the mythological source of like lightning from the fucking sky, falling alligator goats.
Yeah, and
I love how funny its like abilities were too, where it's like, oh, it can like leap in the air like as many times as it wants, and then it falls down and fucking smashes its head against the floor and takes the damage. But then it also
Yeah.
explodes lightning out on everyone around it for just as much.
Like, okay, if an Elden Ring mod makes one of the lightning goats a boss, it'd be that thing.
Dude, I had heard the Convergence mod is out for Elden Ring now, so I hope the Giga Lightning Go like has like a boss variant in that.
I'm just
So, How about
I'm
I
just
roll esoteric to find out more about the desert wind?
I already have my weapon tapped.
You
for
can roll that
stash.
next week.
No.
As I think we should wrap up now, because we're kind of gotten to a very, like, lull of a session. God damn it,
No.
Curio wanted a RP campaign, and then proceeded to not be here for all the RP parts.
No.
It just ended up
Eepy.
that Firefly is getting confident because
Yeah.
she's facing her own element again.
Okay.
Motherfucker.
Well,
Look.
and one of my weapons is the very weapon that was used to pin a lightning beast down. So you know.
Yeah.
She
So
was the
let's,
lightning beast. Don't worry
let's
about it.
go ahead and do a little raid-a-roni here. Who do we? Oh, do I
Also, if
have
we
anyone I
lose
can
this
raid?
bet, we're basically giving this dude an extra wage.
I actually don't think I have anyone.
Yeah.
No one that's not like fucking big streamer. That's I don't think I should raid, honestly. All right.
I sometimes raid big people. I don't care.
Yeah. Well, anyways, I guess that'll be it for this week, and we'll continue the campaign next week, and hopefully I can stream more consistently this week with games. Wanted to do that more, like some Monster Hunter or something.
But yeah.
More.
Yeah.
Yep. You all have a good night.
I do want to get Monster